Good evening, everybody. It is my absolute pleasure to be taking you through some information about the incredible Herbalife opportunity, which I'm going to be sharing tonight. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Carol Sinfield. I've been now 21, almost 22 years with Herbalife Nutrition. So if I take you back, oh my goodness. So before Herbalife, I used to work in the NHS. I did a medical degree. I worked in radiology. I was passionate about helping people improve their health. But it wasn't very well paid. And outside of work, I was competing for Great Britain in sport. I used to shoot rifles for Great Britain. A very expensive hobby. And I was desperately looking for a way to change my life. I was living in a high rise. I'd got a broken down little car, working long hours in the hospital. And I just so wanted things to be different. I needed a bit of extra money in my pocket. And I stumbled across the incredible Herbalife opportunity. And the first thing I did, I jumped on the nutrition plan. I was pretty skeptical, I have to be honest. But I couldn't believe the results. Within literally a matter of weeks, I dropped a dress size, my energy went through the roof, I felt amazing. And I knew that if it helped me, there would be a lot of other people that would be really interested. So I just started chatting to the people I worked with, some friends, some family, some people I knew. And before I knew it, I was making more money in my spare time around my full-time job than I was in my full-time job. And I was able to triple my salary. And within a matter of months, I was full-time with Herbalife. And fast forward, here we are, my goodness, nearly 22 years later. I started early 20s. I'm now mid-40s. I feel absolutely fantastic. I'm in the best shape of my life. And this company has literally changed my life. I have a beautiful home in the country. I get to drive what I want to drive. I have an unbelievable lifestyle. The company's taken me now to over 46 different countries. And it's paid me more than 15 years. It's paid me more a month than I used to earn a year working in the NHS. And it pays that every single month. So I cannot tell you, if you're here tonight because you're looking for your life to be different, your circumstances to be different, your income and bank balance to be different, then you've come to the right place, because this is an incredible opportunity that can really help you do just that. So in the next 30 minutes, well, 25 minutes, I'm going to take you through a few simple steps. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our company and mission, about our amazing products, the member benefits that you can experience as a member with our company, and this incredible business opportunity that it affords us. Now, right now in the UK, I've got to be honest, we're in a pretty tricky situation. The statistics have kind of never been as bad. 64% of adults now are overweight, and 30% of those are obese. 70% of illnesses are diet related. So really what that means is if you go to a doctor's waiting room and there are 10 patients sat there, 7 out of 10 of them wouldn't need to be there if they changed their diet. The statistics are absolutely staggering. You know, pretty much everybody you meet wants more energy, just feels tired and lethargic. And actually 95% of people are not getting a balanced breakfast. And the result of that is, for most people, they're getting too much of the stuff that's not really so good for them, you know, too much fat and tea and coffee and sugar and salt in their diet, and really not enough of the things that are super important, like getting plenty of protein, all our vitamins and minerals, getting adequate fiber and water into our diet. So we're often a little bit out of balance, too much of the bad stuff, not quite enough of the good stuff. So eating on that fine line of balanced nutrition is difficult to do. And that's where our incredible company steps in and helps people with their nutrition. So here's a little video to tell you a little bit more that didn't play. Good. That's good. Never mind. So I'll tell you what the video said. The video basically was talking to you about our mission. And our mission is about making the world healthier and happier. And I got to tell you, when I wake up in the morning, I am really excited about that mission, going out there and thinking, gosh, whose life am I going to change today? And we've got something that everybody wants and needs. Who doesn't want to feel healthier, drop some weight, have more energy? Who doesn't want to help their friends and family put an income in their pocket? That's exactly what we're able to do. So Herbalife Nutrition was established in 1980. We are now just coming up to our 40th anniversary. So next year is going to be an amazing celebration. We have over 35% of every shake drunk on the planet is a Herbalife shake. Now, across the world in 94 countries, we have millions of people consuming our products every single day. And we're one of the, if not the highest paying company in the industry, paying back 73% of our retail sales to members. So the star of the show really is our gorgeous products. And they're designed to give your body absolutely everything it needs, whether it's proteins, fats, phytonutrients, giving the body literally everything, so you're missing nothing, and doing that in a very balanced way. Also combining not just 40% carbohydrates, 30% protein, 30% fats, but adding in the key things like rest, water, making sure you're getting exercise, and omega-3s, fatty acids, all of the things the body needs. So our body isn't just not ill, but it's working at its absolute optimum. And today, with today's society, we're growing out of season, we're force ripening crops. The nutrition that used to be in our food 20 years ago, it just isn't there today. Whereas what Herbalife can do for you is it can tick the boxes. When you're having our nutrition, you're getting absolutely everything the body needs. And it's massively in demand because a lot of people are even getting the first meal of the day out of balance. Do you know 48% of people in the UK don't have any breakfast? And 47% of people are having a sugar-based breakfast. And what I mean by that is something carbohydrate-based, things like cereal, toast, porridge, fruits, that type of thing, which actually just causes our blood sugar to rise. Our body releases insulin, we store a bit of body fat, our blood sugar comes crashing down and we're starving again. How many people do you know that are hungry all the time, that struggle with their energy levels, that feel like they're on a constant roller coaster? Well, that's because they're just not starting their day with a balanced breakfast. And when you get a balanced breakfast, if you look at this graph, nice, consistent blood sugar levels, keeps you fuller for longer, keeps you going through till lunchtime, gives your body everything it needs, all of the water, keeps your muscles nice and healthy, makes sure you've got plenty of energy. And that's really what we're all about with Herbalife Nutrition. And our flagship product, our Formula One shake, is that very product that I have for breakfast and have every single day for the last 20 odd years. It tastes amazing. It's the #1 world's meal replacement shake on the planet. More than 4 million people are starting their day every single day with this product. And it literally has everything the body needs. Now, if you were to eat, all of those foods individually, fish and an orange and some oils and cheese and yogurt and banana to get all of that nutrition, that'd be a lot of calories. But what they do is they get you all that nutrition, but they pack it into tiny calories. So in our shakes, you can get all that nutrition for around 160 calories, which is absolutely incredible. And you see the flavors, there's something there to suit everybody. So it's absolutely delicious. 9 different flavors of our shakes. And when you think about what somebody might grab, for example, for lunch, it works out also a lot more cost effective. When I was in the hospital, this would be a really typical lunch. I'd grab a meal deal. And sometimes it cost me a little bit more than that if I was going to, M&S or something like that. And actually what I was getting was quite a lot of calories, quite a lot of sugar, quite a lot of fat, and it probably wasn't very good for me. About an hour after this type of lunch, I was probably reaching for another snack because I was hungry, my energy was zapped, and I almost felt like I really wanted a kip in the afternoon. Well, you compare that to a shake, and the way I make my shake with our extra protein, I'm getting over 25 grams of protein in my shake, low calorie, low sugar, low fat. It's a no-brainer, and I save money. So even just swapping your lunch, if you just swapped your lunch over the course of a year, can you believe you'd save £672? And by the way, a lot of calories. In fact, the calories equivalent to an hour a day on the treadmill, just trying to work off that meal deal. So I think I know what I'd rather be doing. So in our product range, it's not just our shake. We have a whole range of products, literally something for everything. We can look after your bones, your digestion. We can give you healthy snacks. We can help you lower your cholesterol, give you extra fiber. There's pretty much something there for everybody. And a high percentage of our products actually are vegan. So we can really cater for all different types of nutritional needs, whether it be somebody who's looking to get a sports result and use our 24 range. These are all approved by Informed Sport. They're banned substance tested, which was important for me as an international athlete competing in sport. Our CR7 product was even made with Cristiano Ronaldo. So these products are incredible. For sport, there's something before, during, after, and even a nighttime product to help you with delayed onset muscle soreness. So an amazing range of elite sports nutrition. We also do nutrition for the inside, but nutrition for the outside. So I had really bad acne scarred skin when I started with Herbalife. I got spots all the time. My skin was in terrible shape. Yet now my skin is fantastic. I've used the Herbalife skincare since I joined the company. The great thing with this, it's not just skincare, it's nutrition for your skin. So it's paraben free, it's sulfate free, it's dermatologist tested, and it's clinically proven to get results in 7 days. It's totally unisex, it's for all the guys as well. They're just gorgeous products. And when you're feeling fantastic on the outside because you've used our nutrition and got super healthy, now you can look gorgeous too. So really, really lovely products. And it's not just us saying we think they're good. They are proven, tried, tested. They're winning award after award after award. In fact, just in the first few months of 2019, we'd won Best Protein Product Muscle Builder pre-workout, post-workout, snacking. We were Nutrition Brand of the Year, Best Energy Drink, Best Breakfast. Oh my goodness. I could have made 10 slides like this because we've literally won pretty much every award going. So imagine being in a company where you get to promote award-winning products. It's really simple and easy to talk about this because our products are literally that good. So testimonials wise, my goodness, the results speak for themselves. And the person who invited you on this call, I'm quite sure is going to share with you loads and loads of staggering results of people who've transformed their bodies, boosted their energy, built some muscle, dropped some fat, and are just feeling absolutely incredible. Now, if you can get such transformative results for people, of course, that gives you an incredible opportunity. And I don't know why you're listening to this call, but maybe you want your life to be a little bit different. Maybe you want to avoid the commute. Maybe you have been made redundant and you want more hours. Maybe you're a mum at home and you're wanting more flexibility and to earn an income around your little one or your children. Maybe you just need extra income and you've already got a full-time job. You know, whatever you're here looking for, I genuinely believe this is the average person's best way to make a seriously above average income. This graph to me explains perfectly why this opportunity is so great, because the top graph shows me working in the NHS. So I started, well, it's not strictly true, I'll explain. I started on small salary, and apparently there was a career ladder in the NHS that I was going to climb up, and apparently my salary was going to increase. The pinky sort of, the beigey colored area, that's the work. So the work in the beginning, you always work hard, right? But when you're new and you've just finished your training, just come out of uni, they pay you the smallest wage. Well, I don't know where the career ladder was, but it certainly wasn't leaning on my wall. Because they paid me the crappy wage all the time, actually. I never actually got a pay rise at all. But what happened for me, which I was not expecting, and for some, it's pension or maternity, or you need to take time out of work. I had a sports injury. I had a repetitive strain injury that, long story short, I got an elbow injury that meant I couldn't do my job. So I felt fine. But I went from, at the time, £850 a month that was not paying my bills to 50 quid a week sick pay. And I had as this shows, my income had this massive drop off. And I was in a really tough financial situation. And I was going to lose my home. I couldn't pay my mortgage. That's when I stumbled across this incredible opportunity. And I will be forever grateful, because I was stuck in the NHS. For me, I was stuck in a 40-40-40 plan. I was working 40 hours a week. Well, I wasn't. I was working a lot more than 40 hours a week for what was going to be 40 years of my life, to retire on about 40% of the income that actually wasn't paying my bills in the first place. And I'm hazarding a guess, there's a lot of people out there, and you might be one of them, that feel like you're stuck on that 40-40-40 plan. And there is a better way, I can tell you. So if you look at the bottom graph, yes, there's some graft involved. Of course, you've still got to work, and the work goes on in the background, by the way. But after an initial construction phase, and you start to build up, you've got to learn what to do. We've got to teach you the ropes. You've got to develop a client base, and you can start to grow a team. But we can show you how you can get to a point where you can earn significantly more than the time and the effort and hours that you're putting in, and create a residual royalty-based income. Well, I am no Ed Sheeran, I can tell you that. So the chances of me earning royalties were like zero. But the great thing is you can get paid royalties in this company. And so that really, really interested me. And when the income exceeds the activity that you put in, I can tell you life is very, very exciting. So imagine it for a second. You get started and you help 10 of your friends and family to get more energy, drop a few pounds, feel super healthy, and you can put some money in your pocket, around £200 to £400 a month. Now, if you work really smart, you help those 10 friends just to help a couple of people each. And now, instead of directly helping 10 customers, you could indirectly help 30. Less work for you, but more income for you for less work. You can build a network and work really smart. And you get taught this as you go along, but I've never seen anything like this. It was the most ingenious career plan of network marketing I've ever seen. And today, I'm still as excited about it as the day I joined. In fact, I'm more excited about it now because I see even bigger potential. And my business grows literally on a monthly basis, which is really exciting. So just following a simple plan like that, of helping a few people, help a few people get healthy, you could put an extra £8,000 to £10,000 a year into your family's pot. Now, what would that mean to you? What would you do with an extra £8,000 to £10,000 a year as an additional supplementary income on top of what you do right now? You know, that's life-changing income for a lot of people, and we can show you how you can build that up and grow and follow all the way up our fantastic career plan so you can earn those types of incomes even on a monthly basis over time. So why do people join? Why do people become an active member with this company? Well, for a lot of people, it's extra money. They want a new career. They want to pay off some debts or pay their mortgage, or maybe they've got a ton of bills to pay, big fat credit cards. Maybe there's a big thing coming up. You're getting married. You maybe just want to help other people and have a change in your life. You know, for me, it was a bit of all of this, really. You know, I would have loved to have been my own boss. I just didn't think I could. I didn't think I'd got the skills or the knowledge. But in this business, everything you could possibly need to know, you get taught. So you don't need to bring any skills whatsoever to the table. We're going to teach you everything you need to know. That's why this is so exciting. So it's my absolute honor tonight. I'm going to bring on really a brand new team member. Scott has just been with Herbalife I think he's just coming into his 5th month. So super, super fresh out the box, just finding out really what this company is about, but he's smashing it. So Scott, are you there on the call? I'm just going to unmute you.
Carol.
There we go.
Hi, how are you doing, Carol?
I'm great. Scott, share with the guys a little bit, because the guys are listening in, might want to hear a little bit about your story, how you've got started, because they're in a similar position to you were 4 months ago.
Absolutely. Well, Charlene and I, my wife Charlene and I, we were living in Spain at the time, and it was sort of like the beginning of June really that we got onto the product. And Charlene started a little bit before me, to be honest with you. But after like sort of 3 or 4 days, I saw a massive difference in her. And at the time, I'd been on a little bit of a secret diet. And when I saw her results after just 4 days, I was like, man, I have got to get on this stuff. And I was exactly the same. For 4 days, and I felt amazing. And I could see my if I'm honest, on my before photograph, I'm still holding that in a little bit because I was embarrassed. But I saw it was a big difference, and I felt amazing. And it was fantastic. And it was at that point that we knew that the products are amazing, and also that the business structure could not fail, because the product has to be amazing, as we all know. Now, our sponsor, Kev Green, have been trying to get us onto the products for like 6 years, and he never gave up on us, and I'm so thankful that he never did. So, thank him for that. And we just literally did what everyone does. We just shared it with friends and family. We got them onto it, and we stayed passionate about it because we love the products. We love the marketing plan, and that excitement, we just kind of shared with everybody really, and try to help as many people as we possibly could do. And that's obviously what we're still doing now. Let's say we started in June, and now we have 167 members in our team, which I think is pretty good, if I'm honest.
Amazing. Well done.
10 of those are on our fourth line as well. So, we're trying to train people and get them to bring people in and stuff. So it's working really well. We've had, to date, we've had 4 checks from Herbalife, and those checks total just short of £7,000. And then plus there's probably about £1,000 in customer profit from the, from the Go Herbalife site. So we're looking at about 8 grand in 4 months, which I don't think is too bad for a part-time income, really.
Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, at that rate, you'll be earning more in your spare time than I was earning in my full-time job.
We made the decision straight away that we want to go to the top. That's just the mindset that we have. We're running HOMs down here. We've got RTDs coming really soon, and we're just passionate, and we're excited, and we just help others. And that, I think, that infection just sort of rubs off onto your team, and that's what we're doing. Absolutely
fantastic. Thanks very much, Scott. So when Scott mentioned RTDs, HOMs, these are just basically our trainings, little information evenings that you can come along to, and I'll tell you a little bit more about those as we go along. So my second speaker is the gorgeous Rachel Shiva. So Rachel, if you could share your story as well, a little bit longer with Herbalife, so 5 years. So tell us a little bit about your story.
Yeah, so I came across Herbalife 5 years ago, and at the time, like you, Carol, I was working in the NHS, but I'd been working in the NHS 17 years, and I'd stuck it out because I just didn't know there was another way. And at the time, I was a clinical specialist, and I was getting paid for 28 hours a week, but working 50. And I'd love that to be an exaggeration, but this is the reality of what people are doing. I'm a mom of 3, so I was missing bedtimes, school plays. I was really torn. I loved my job, but I didn't like the stress that it came with. And with this, skipped meals, ended up overweight, not feeling like myself at all. I got myself onto the program, and really quickly, like everybody, start to feel my energy levels up. I could see it worked. The results were absolutely amazing. So I got my friends and family, and I said, come on, we're going to do this together. We all shrunk. I lost 2.5 stone, and that was back then, 4.5 years ago, and I've kept it off, and they have too. And then we just, got more friends involved and their friends involved, getting people happier, healthier. And I've just had an absolute ball. But what this meant, I didn't initially go into this for a business. I just wanted big discounts of my products. I quite quickly matched what I was earning in the NHS. And this blew my brain. I'd been to university, I'd got a first. I was quite, high up in my career. So yeah, this was just blew my brain, seeing that there was a different way. And what it's actually enabled me to do is leave the NHS.
Wow.
So I work for myself now as a physio, self-employed, and I'm able to do that because I've got my Herbalife business as a buffer. So that's my income that props me up, because if I take 3 weeks off work, I'm self-employed, I don't get paid, but I continue to get my Herbalife income. And most importantly for me, you know, and I'm sure there's parents on this call, I take my children to school, I choose when to work. So it's given me freedom, you know, just to make those decisions and work when I want to work. I do about 10 hours a week on my Herbalife business, and I actually earn double what I used to in the NHS, which just blows my brain. But on top of this, Carol, you know, I've travelled, me and my husband and my 3 children, we got a free cruise this year, you know, which is absolutely amazing, blown away by this. And I've travelled all over. So, you know, I'm 41 now. In that photo, I was 36, and I just feel fitter than I've ever done. So having that control and the opportunities that Herbalife's given me has just been incredible.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. Amazing. So you've heard a couple of incredible stories. So you're probably thinking, gosh, well, what do I do next? So really there are 3 options. So option 1 is you might think, wow, do you know what? After what I've heard, I've seen some great results. I'm really curious about the products. I want to get started and get a result. Now we have the most amazing challenges that you can do on a monthly basis, and they help you get into great shape, learn about the products, and really get yourself an unbelievable result. So everybody around you can't help but go, wow, what are you doing? And that's really how most people start. So if you want to get great health, boost your energy, and feel incredible, starting as a client is a great first step. If you want to take the next step and you say, well, that's great, but I'd really like to get a discount on my products. I'd like to help just a few of my friends, maybe a few of my family members, and I really would like to earn a bigger discount and start to, you know, accumulate a few points and get some rewards from Herbalife. Your discounts can range through from 25 all the way up to 50% discount. And this option's called being a preferred member. And then the third option is you might go, wow, after everything I've heard, I really want to change my life. I want to put some money in my pocket. I want to do something a little bit part-time or full-time. I want to do something. Let me get some money in my pocket. I want to qualify for one of those cruises like Rachel. My goodness, you know, I want to have some lifestyle and some residual income. So let me know what you want to do. So right now you're going to see a poll come up on your page. Let me know. What do you want to do? Have a little click on the poll and let me know what your next step is. So if you do want to get started with us, then all you need to do is register as a Herbalife member. So to do that, it's just £41.73p. I mean, it's ridiculous. It should be thousands, knowing from my perspective what you get and the opportunity you have your hands on, but it's not. It's £41. And by the way, you're going to get nearly 50 quid worth of stuff for your £41. You get our flagship gorgeous breakfast shake, which you can use pre or post workout. You can use for breakfast or lunch. It's amazing. It's going to get you started. You're probably going to want some extra products on top of that, but you also get a 25% initial discount. So you can go and order the rest of the things you need with that discount. You're going to get a fantastic super shaker. You're going to get a gorgeous laptop bag that it's all in. And this opens the door now for you to be able to get all kinds of incentives and benefits. And you could even qualify for your own free NutriBullet blender just in your first couple of months getting started to make absolutely delicious shakes. So essentially, the thing is, for things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. And what tonight is about you seeing an opportunity that you could really change your life. You could pick this up, change your health, change your financial future. And I would love to be a part of that journey. So if you're serious, what you need to do is speak to the person who invited you on this call and on Monday at 9 o'clock, there is going to be a little 5 steps to success quick start. We're going to show you how to get up and running. We're going to show you how to put some money in your pocket. We're going to show you how to get an amazing product result. I'm going to host that call. I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. So that's 9 till 9:20, just 20 minutes on Monday evening. And it's going to be live in our Facebook group. So if you want to be a part of that amazing call on Monday, you've got to be a member because it's for members only. So thank you for dialing in tonight. I'm really excited. I've just seen the poll results, and there are lots and lots of people on the call that would absolutely love to become a coach, help people, and create additional income. And there's some people that want to become a member to get a discount on their products, which is amazing. So that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you for voting on the poll. And I can see that, I don't know if you can see these scary Halloween faces, but this is absolutely fantastic makeup. Well done. Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope you found tonight interesting. Good luck, and we look forward to seeing you on our next call on Monday. Take care, guys. Bye now.